own sports stories from across the globe. Aaron Akerejola joins us live from Morocco. Good morning, Aaron. How are you today?
Yes, a very good morning to you, Vimbai. Good morning to you, Adefemi. Good morning to you, Doctor. I must say, a fantastic day here in the city of Marrakesh as we are with the arrival of the Super Eagles into town. All the game, talking about the quarterfinals at the ongoing Africa Cup of Nations. It is the Super Eagles of Nigeria against the Desert Foxes of Algeria for a place in the semi-finals. But yesterday, the Super Eagles actually participated in the training that was mad in controversy once again. And it's unfortunate how things have actually played out for the Super Eagles here on the pitch. They've been immaculate and they've been listing the trail, literally, having scored 12 goals in 4 games and considered only 4 goals. So that's down to a goal per game. So some will say that is how to do it, and that is tied to credentials being put forward. But controversies with Victor Osimhen, and the latest actually coming in yesterday were reports of the players threatening to boycott their final training in Fez before moving to before moving to Marrakesh today, actually was in the air. Although the players ultimately did train, although the players ultimately tried to douse the tension and put that aside, but one thing is certain, en route to the finals and en route to the next round of this particular competitions, we are hearing about controversies after controversy. But the big question is this. According to reports, before the tournament started, the chairman of the National Sports Commission, Shehu Diko, alongside the Director General of the National Sports Commission, Bukolo Lopade, with the NFF President, Ibrahim Gusau, sat down with the captain of the side, Wilfred Onye, the assistant captain, and some senior members of the national team, where it was agreed that the bonuses will be paid subsequently as the tournament goes on, not after every match, because they had told them that these are the procedures that the CBN will need to approve after every phase of the competition. And they carry the players along. $10,000 for the group stage, $12,500 for the round of 16, $15,000 if they do win the quarterfinals, and on and on. And according to confirmed reports, that particular mediation had happened as early as 3-4 days ago. So hearing that the players who have been paid so far $80,000 as promised for all the 12 goals that they've actually scored, their daily allowance is being paid $200 per day. It comes as a shock that the players are still insisting that they must be paid before going into today. And I can also say that according to confirmed reports, monies had to be flown in physically to pay the players today. The monies have actually landed. The players will get their remuneration, and at some point, they would have to do the differences between what they should get from the CBN and the monies that have been paid to them today. So they are expecting, give or take, $42,500, having won 3 games in the group stages and 1 in the round of 16. This is how it's done. But this is what Shehu Diko said to me at the beginning of the tournament, addressing this particular issue that was made clear to the players. Shehu Diko, the chairman of the Sports Commission.
The president approved since November 14, 2025, at least the funding and the budget that we need to prosecute the AFCON. So at least the president have done his own. And we have told the players that, look, the president have approved all the money needed for the AFCON. So that has been done. But you know, approving the money is different, processing the money is different. But at least they know that the money has been approved. We are processing the funding to get the money released for that. But at least the money is in place. Prior to start with the tournament, both myself, the NFF president, the officials, we met with the team, the captain, the co-captains, and some other senior players, where we negotiated and agreed a clear bonus structure for this for the tournament. So the players knew clearly what they are playing for. So that also has been done. So it doesn't matter. They know clearly their bonuses. They know how much they are being paid for every match if they win and stuff like that. Until we get to the final, that has been agreed with the players. They are agreed and they know. The only money they ask to be paid in cash, normally is the daily allowance.
All right, that was the chairman of the National Sports Commission, Diko addressing this issue before the tournament got into full swing, and it's unfortunate that this is running its ugly. According to my sources in the Villa, they even say the president is not entirely happy with the players, with the way they have actually gone about this, understanding that communications were being there was clear communication between the authorities and the players on how disbursement of funds will come around, understanding that on the 14th of November, approval came from the presidency for this particular money to be disbursed to the players. But the bureaucracy certainly has set this thing back, and here we are right now. And once again, I must say this as I actually wrap it up, that every single, almost all times, the last 2 times the players had to protest for their wages, it seems to be a bad omen. Understanding that November of 2025, before the game against Gabon, the players protested for their money, $150,000, and they went on to lose that particular playoff to the DR Congo. In 2014 of June, if you remember that particular World Cup game, we were to play France, and the players refused to go against France until monies were paid. Then the then president, Goodluck Jonathan, had money flown to the players, and that did not end well. We went on to lose 2-1 to the Le Bleu of France. Now this is happening. What will happen against the Desert Foxes of Algeria? Only time will tell.
Okay, Aaron, thank you very much. We heard you loud and clear. And we hope that tomorrow morning, you said the allowances, the arrears, all the issues in contention will be resolved today. We expect that by tomorrow, when you show up on screen, you will confirm to us that Shehu Diko has kept his promise and payments have been made, and that the Super Eagles are not going to boycott the match against Algeria. Because they are saying they will spoil Lucas Zidane's record and put in goals, which is what we want. But let them pay their arrears and allowances. By tomorrow morning, we are waiting. You will come here and confirm. We don't want to hear Ministry of Finance add last-minute hitches. Thank you very much indeed.